NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The Davante Adams era in Las Vegas could soon be coming to an end after the wide receiver requested a trade from the Raiders on Tuesday, according to NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Mike Garafolo. The insiders added there's no deal imminent, but it's definitely a situation to monitor. Adams is in the third year of a 5-year, $140 million contract he signed with the Raiders in 2022. Elsewhere, Cowboys defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence has been placed on the injured reserve list because of a foot injury. In a corresponding move, the team signed KJ Henry off the Bengals practice squad. And the Bills will be without Von Miller for the next 4 games for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. Miller will be eligible for reinstatement on October 28th after the Bills' Week 8 game against the Seahawks. And Dolphins head coach Mike McDaniel announcing Tyler Huntley will start at quarterback Week 5 against the Patriots. This is on NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Lowe's knows it's easier to make the right calls when you have the right team. That's why our Lowe's Red Vest associates can help with game time decisions. Plus, use in-store mode on the Lowe's app to find what you need. Under pressure at home and want it soon? Order online by 2 p.m. to get it same day. Same day valid on eligible in-stock items and select zip codes only, subject to driver availability. Fees vary based on purchase, exclusions, and more terms apply. See Lowe's.com/same-day delivery for details.
Wendy's breakfast burrito has an entire breakfast in every bite. Fresh cracked eggs, seasoned potatoes, American cheese, cheese sauce, and sausage or bacon. So the first bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. And the second bite is like fresh cracked American cheese, bacon. And the third bite, you get the idea. The boss of breakfast burritos, gotta be Wendy's.
Participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. What is it? Wednesday? Already a Wednesday? Oh my, 2nd day of October, 2024? Oh my, how did that happen? Oh boy. We'll try and keep better track of the days and the hours and keep you up to date as well. We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. And, let's see. Katmai National Park and Preserve has kicked off its annual Fat Bear Week celebration. The contest allows fans to vote for their favorite chunky bears in a tournament-style bracket. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, fat, that's not politically correct anymore. When it comes to these bears, we prefer picnic basket challenged. Right, boo-boo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Yogi?
Yes. Anyway, it's online. It's live streamed. And what it is these grizzly bears are packing on the pounds before they hibernate. And some of them are pretty darn big. So it's
chunky.
You might want to check it out, I suppose. You want to watch people, bears waddle around. Okay. But I have to give them credit. For the most part, they are very good about catching salmon.
It's healthy.
Yes.
Give it that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's the end of the salmon run and timed perfectly for the bears to pack on the pounds. I could probably do that if I really wanted to, but I think I'd pretty much have to change my whole way of thinking. Let's see. Looking back to 1959. The Twilight Zone premiered on CBS TV. The Twilight Zone. Yeah, it was quite a show, right? The Twilight Zone. A mix of horror, science fiction, and psychological drama. Not to be confused with the current election cycle. Yeah. Hard to believe it was that long ago. Okay. Anyway, what else is going on? Anything exciting?
We have coffee with the cop today.
Okay, have a cup of Joe, okay? And how about some birthdays?
Birthday time.
Movie critic Rex Reed is 86. Don McLean, 79. Actor Avery Brooks is 76. Mike Rutherford of Genesis, and he is Mike of Mike and the Mechanic, 74. Sting, 73. Actor Robin Riker is 72. Actor Lorraine Bracco, 70. Singer Freddie Jackson, 69. Singer, producer Robbie Neville, 66. Actor Joey Slotnick, 56. Kelly Ripa is 54. Tiffany, 53. Singer LaTucha Scott of Escape, 52. Actor Efren Ramirez, 51. Actor Christopher Larkin is 7. It's what it says here. Okay, never heard of him. If he's only 7, we'll give it some time. Are you ready for our local birthdays?
Those are the ones that count.
Got them coming up.
It's Imperial Tiger Football, streaming live on the web. George Grijalva and Nikki Dale will be Mike's side to bring you all the action. Tiger Football live on KXORadio.com.
Imperial Tiger Football brought to you by El Serape Restaurant in Imperial, Stan's Auto Body, the UPS Store, and Jersey Mike's.
And Mickey and George will be in Imperial hosting the Central Spartans at game on the web, KXORadio.com. Our happy birthday wishes today to Samuel Lomelai, Terry Diaz, Raul Zazueta, Monica Gonzalez, Martha Aguilar, Marco Underwood, Jake Veliquette, Catherine Gonzalez, Aubrey Rubio, Melissa Valencia, Daniel Navarro, Joshua Vasquez, Trey McAllister, Lupe Moreno, and Bob Shetler. Happy birthday from KXO. Well, have you got your new iPhone 16 yet, Jared?
No.
No. Well, the iPhone 16 is, well, it's got all these features, including a newly upgraded camera that reportedly will lead the industry. I mean, hey, what's more cool? The new iPhone 16 or paying rent, huh?
Yeah. I'm still paying off the last iPhone.
Yeah. And, I would wait because in another 10 months, the iPhone 17 will be out, right?
Yep.
We'll go with that. Okay. And we will also go with news. We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News special report. The vice presidential candidates, Democrat Tim Walz and Republican J.D. Vance, talked up the top of their respective tickets at last night's debate on CBS.
Donald Trump actually delivered stability in the world, and he did it by establishing effective deterrence.
Our coalition is strong, and we need the steady leadership that Kamala Harris is providing.
Voters in Bucks County, Pennsylvania weighed in. This woman on Walz.
I think any debate is difficult. I think he's sticking to the topics, and he's talking about things that are important to Pennsylvania voters and lots of Democrats.
This voter liked what he heard from the Republican.
J.D. Vance is a man of the people, straightforward answers to questions.
Kamala Harris will tour damage from Hurricane Helene in Georgia today. Donald Trump attends a private campaign fundraiser in Houston. By the way, our CBS News poll finds most viewers like the civil tone of last night's debate. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
And we've got California news just ahead. The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.gov. to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Record heat expected in many parts of the state today. Some parts of the Bay Area could see highs of 110. The conditions aren't helping fire crews who continue to battle the line fire in San Bernardino County. That fire flared up over the weekend, prompting more evacuations, the smoke making the air unhealthy.
The main substance that we worry about most from smoke is fine particle pollution, or PM 2.5. And PM 2.5 can cause a wide variety of adverse health impacts.
Dr. Scott Epstein with South Coast AQMD. Calm, civil. Those watching last night's vice presidential candidates debate at Sacramento State's watch party say they were pleased to see it.
As someone who wants to study this field, it gave me hope. It gave me hope that yes, it is possible to have debates at this time that are completely civil.
Many analysts of the opinion that both candidates had their moments and their stumbles, and that the outcome likely won't change many minds. Gas prices in the state averaging $4.68 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you. Only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
The holidays are coming, and Lowe's is here to help you get ready. Right now, get up to 40% off select home decor to put the finishing touches on every room. The savings don't stop there. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, save an additional $75 on select cooking appliances, $899 or more. Because Lowe's knows holiday hosting. Valid through 10/16. While supplies last. Selection varies by location. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for details.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley and mobile service vans that come to you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
KXO News. An Ocotillo man has been convicted of assaulting his neighbor. Here is Aaron Adero with the details.
On August 3rd, 2023, Martin McDonald became upset about his 68-year-old neighbor playing music. McDonald went to the neighbor's house and assaulted him. The victim was struck in the face, hand, and head and was also choked. The victim suffered severe lacerations, bruising, and a broken finger. McDonald was convicted for felony assault with a deadly weapon and personally inflicting great bodily injury. McDonald will be sentenced on October 8th, 2024. He faces up to 7 years in prison.
And the city of Brawley issues a comment on the death of a city employee. A 64-year-old employee had been found unresponsive Saturday at the water treatment plant. Emergency services were called, but the man was pronounced dead. The statement issued by the city confirms the incident, and the city expresses their sorrow for the loss. They say they are providing support to the bereaved family, and the city's team is assisting colleagues who are mourning the loss. The city says, as part of their standard emergency response, they are investigating the circumstances surrounding the incident. They are working with the Imperial County Coroner's Office and the California Occupational Safety and Health to determine the cause of the death. The city says they are committed to discovering all the answers, with safety being their foremost priority. They say they are focused on the well-being of the family and employees affected by this incident. The statement says to maintain the investigation's integrity and respect the family's privacy, they will refrain from further comment. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works. at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
A sprinkler system is credited with controlling a Sunday evening commercial fire. Here's Aaron Adadero.
The fire was reported at about 7 p.m. at the Alsco facility in Yuma. On arrival, firefighters found the sprinkler system had activated and contained a fire in a large bundle of linen products. Fire personnel were able to extinguish the fire and prevent any further damage to the building or its contents. Cause of the fire remains under investigation. Business operations were not affected by the fire.
Forum has been canceled. The candidates forum planned for Thursday has been canceled. The Republican Party of Imperial County and the Sea Project in Calexico announced the cancellation. The reason is that not all candidates could attend. One of the two candidates for U.S. Congress and one of the two candidates for State Assembly District 36 have scheduling conflicts. Organizers say they will try to reschedule the forum for October 15th. An announcement will be released if the date is confirmed. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news has been a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall, and schedule an appointment for one of their mobile service vans to come to you. It just makes life so much easier.
McNeese Mart, your one-stop convenience store with everything you need to get you through the day. Fill your tank with V-Power from Shell. Then visit the deli for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Choose your favorite deli sandwich or hot stuffed pizza. Or feed the office for your next party with party platters. Choose from meat, cheese, vegetable, or sandwich platter. Yes, McNeese Mart is your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood and Main Street, El Centro.
Page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer. Serving the best burgers in town, daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, and of course happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
Calipatria City Council will hold a special meeting Wednesday. Items on the agenda include presentation of new police badges by Chief of Police Fowler and direction for a 120-home development expired contract. The council is expected to issue proclamations declaring October as Breast Cancer Awareness Month and also Down Syndrome Awareness Month. The open session meeting is set to begin at 6 p.m. tonight in the City Council chambers in Calipat. And Coffee with the Cop. It'll be today from 8:30 to 10 a.m. at Starbucks on 4th Street in El Centro. The mission of Coffee with the Cop is to break down the barriers between police officers and the citizens they serve by removing agendas and allowing opportunities to ask questions, voice concerns, and to get to know the officers in your neighborhood. Again, that'll be Coffee with the Cop at 4th Street Starbucks from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning. And Public Power Week, the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors has declared October 6th through the 12th as Public Power Week. The IID is California's 3rd largest public power utility. They will be joining 2,000 other community-powered, not-for-profit electric utilities that have collectively provided electricity to 54 million Americans across 49 states and 5 territories. In honor of this special week, IID will provide information about the district's residential programs and have available giveaway items and snacks for walk-in customers at its customer service centers, starting on Monday, October 7th in Brawley. Also on Tuesday in Imperial, and on Wednesday in Calexico, and then on Thursday in El Centro. It will be from 8 a.m. to noon in all locations. On Friday, they will be in La Quinta from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Movies at the Park. City of Imperial is hosting Movies at the Park. They have scheduled a series of events. It starts Thursday, October 3rd at Monterey Park. The movie will be Five Nights at Freddy's. It is rated PG-13 and it starts at 6 p.m. On November 15th, the event will be at Cambria Park. and at Eager Park on January 17th, and then at Victoria Park on February 28th, and on March 28th at Redondo Memorial. We got dates going way out into next year. All right, so movies at the park. Just what you need to know is movies at the park Friday, 5 Nights at Freddy's, or it'll be Thursday. Sorry, Thursday you'll be getting to watch 5 Nights at Freddy's at what park is this? Cambria Park or Monterey Park. Yes. Family Discovery Day, the second annual Family Discovery Day. It is being held Saturday, October 5th. The event is presented by the Imperial County Historical Society and Pioneers Museum. It is a part of American Archives Month. It is promised to be a day of unearthing treasured family stories, local folklore, and more, with a special presentation, hands-on activities, and agency booths. There will be activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Pioneers Museum on Ayton Road, Saturday, October 5th. KXO News Time, just about 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from just $8 and up. For October, enjoy a refreshing bottle of Sam Adams Oktoberfest for only $5.50 or a Jaeger Mojito. And don't miss our Oktoberfest burger. Burgers and Beer, with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says high pressure will continue to encompass much of the western United States over the next several days, promoting dry and unseasonably hot conditions with afternoon highs near or exceeding record levels. With little relief from this unprecedented heat on the near horizon, the excessive heat warning for the region has been extended through Sunday evening. 114 the high in the valley yesterday, 71 our overnight low. Today, sunny with a high near 109. North wind about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 79. Light winds. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 109. Light wind becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. 83 degrees, 31% relative humidity. Wind out of the north at 325 miles an hour. Air quality moderate throughout the valley. Page 2 of the local news, served up by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
There aren't many feelings worse than trying to start your car in the morning and being greeted with a dead battery, or being stuck on the side of the road when you don't need to be. 1 in 4 vehicles on the road will need a battery replacement this year. Don't be a statistic. Stop battery problems before they stop you by testing your battery regularly. Test yours at home or at select Napa locations nationwide. If you need a replacement, Napa has you covered with a full range of long-lasting, high-performance batteries for nearly every make and model on the road. So don't wait. Test your battery today and let Napa help you keep moving.
This is the story of the one. As a warehouse manager, her job is to transform chaos into clarity and to see patterns where others see problems. Luckily, she's got a partner who shares her perspective. Grainger offers over 1 million industrial-grade products, backed by real person support and in-depth online resources, so she can tackle every task with precision and turn potential setbacks into streamlined success. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Padres on a roll. Fernando Tatis Jr. with a big home run and an outstanding pitching performance by Michael King. King struck out 12 as he went 7 innings for the Padres. And with the help from Tatis, it's the Padres. Elsewhere in Major League Baseball, the Mets took the Brewers in Game 1 of their wild card action. Well, the Mets and the Braves trying to bounce back after that doubleheader on Monday. And the Braves had a few issues. The Mets did not. And the Tigers continue to move behind the arm of Tariq Skubal. The Tigers topped the Astros in the American League wild card. Meanwhile, the Royals shut out the Orioles to take game one of their wild card series. 6 shutout innings, just 80 pitches. Cole Reagans, he picked up the win for the Royals.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Playoff action continues today. It'll be the Tigers and the Astros. It's the same teams, and they'll be playing today. Big news out of the Pac-12, adding Gonzaga as a member in all sports that school plays, starting in July of 2026. Gonzaga does not play football, but boy, oh boy, do they have a basketball program. San Diego State and Gonzaga both in the Pac-12, making it maybe the premier basketball conference. And Buffalo Bills defensive end Von Miller has been suspended 4 games without pay for violating the NFL's personal conduct policy. He'll be eligible for reinstatement following the team's Week 8 game at the Seahawks. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Tesla reported an increase in sales for the first time this year, although its year-to-date sales still trail the same period of 2023. The company delivered nearly 463,000 vehicles worldwide in the third quarter, up 6% from the year-ago sales figures and up 4% from the total delivered in the second quarter of this year. Tesla's history of steady year-over-year sales gains and its forecast of continued gains is one of the reasons that its stock has the greatest market value of any automaker in the world by a large margin. But the company is facing increased competition from established automakers who are offering more electric vehicle models of their own. Speaking of Elon Musk, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter is worth almost 80% less than 2 years ago when Elon Musk bought it. That, according to estimates from investment giant Fidelity. X no longer trades publicly after Musk shelled out $44 billion to take it private in October of 2022. However, Fidelity discloses what it believes is the value of its shares of X And those estimates serve as a closely watched barometer for the overall health of that company. As of the end of August, those shares were worth just $4.2 million, according to a filing by Fidelity's Blue Chip Growth Fund. So what's happening on Wall Street? Mixed again. Right now, the Dow is up 37 points at 42,191. The S&P 500 down 2 points at 5707. The NASDAQ off 2 points at 17,908. Gold has dropped $16.60 an ounce, and oil is up $1.44 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 109, north wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 79, light wind. Tomorrow is sunny with a high again near 109, light wind becoming east-southeast about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now, downtown El Centro, we're looking at 83 degrees. 30% relative humidity. Wind coming out of the north right now, 325 miles an hour. Air quality throughout the valley right now also is moderate. So breathe with care. Okay, that's it for financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Don't forget our morning news, 7:30 till 8, available on our YouTube channel. You can share with the world.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Cammie McCormick. President Biden will get a look at the hurricane damage in the Carolinas today. The death toll from Hurricane Helene is now at 163 across 6 states. Asheville Mayor Esther Manheimer.
We have urgent need to bring supplies to people who are in desperate need of drinking water and food and other household needs, supplies for babies, for the elderly, cleaning supplies.
A new study from Stanford University looks at the indirect deaths caused by severe tropical weather years after a storm hits. CBS's Tracy Wolf with our climate unit.
Analyzing more than 500 tropical cyclones that have hit the Atlantic and Gulf Coast between 1930 to 2015, researchers estimate that the average storm indirectly caused between 7,000 to 11,000 excess deaths nearly 15 years after a storm hit. Challenges rebuilding often impact medical care years later.
Last night's vice presidential debate surprised many for its civility. These voters in Grand Rapids, Michigan were watching.
Politics is going back to us treating each other with respect.
I think that my biggest takeaway from Vance is that he is able to articulate his feelings, his policies in a respectful way.
They both complimented each other when they needed to and gave respect to each other.
UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres today condemned Iran's missiles attack on Israel, the same day that Israel's foreign minister said Guterres would be barred from entering his country because he had not condemned Iran enough.
It's high time to stop the sickening cycle of escalation after escalation that is leading the people of the Middle East straight over the cliff. Each escalation has served as a pretext for the next.
One Israeli soldier was killed in Lebanon today, the first death since Israel began its incursions. A Lebanese soldier was also killed in an Israeli drone strike. The violence in the Middle East is snarling air traffic in the region and could impact oil prices. Analyst Phil Flynn.
The complacency about the risk to supplies is really going away, and we're going to start pricing in the possibility that this conflict could have a major impact on the global economy and the price of oil.
The strike by port workers at East and Gulf Coast ports could also impact the economy. Vince Pappas of Stone Steel Corporation.
We're really not sure how it's going to affect everything else. The ships are going to get delayed coming in, so even the break bulk stuff might get delayed, and all of that could tighten up supply in a market where things are already a little sluggish.
On Wall Street, the Dow is higher. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice5G and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With autopay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
This year's so-called Genius Grants are out, as Vicki Barker reports.
The 22 recipients include an astronomer who champions recruiting neurodiverse and racially diverse students to science jobs, a non-binary transgender performer praised for incorporating cultural critique and an ethic of care into cabaret routines, and an author who plumbs the experiences of Black children and adolescents in comic books and novels. Vicki Barker, CBS News.
An inmate at a county jail in Michigan has been charged with punching the jail's comfort dog. The 13-month-old Josie weighs just 15 pounds. The sheriff says inmate Romello Maxwell claimed he wasn't afraid of the dog and punched her in the face. Her little badge was broken. She's just now returned to work, and the sheriff says she's back to her old self and spreading joy. Maxwell could face an animal abuse penalty of 4 to 8 years behind bars. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30.